Today on ELN Morning.
Learning to love, how one student is using her eating disorder to inspire change.
Creepy critters circulating on social media, the unwanted surprise found in McEwen.
Start your morning off right. We show you how to make an easy cold brew in your dorm room.
All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now. Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Lynn.
And I'm Brian Ray.
This week is National Eating Disorder Awareness Week. According to the National Eating Disorder Association, 30 million Americans struggle with an eating disorder. This year, the week is themed Come As You Are and aims to educate people about eating disorders and break the stigma. One Elon student's battle with her eating disorder is inspiring her to share her story to help others.
Ever since I was like 5 years old, I can remember having some sort of body dysmorphia.
Sophomore Taylor Cruz has struggled with her body image for as long as she can remember.
I remember just thinking my legs are so fat, and I was just so embarrassed to wear like swimsuits and different things like that.
As a competitive dancer, she always felt the pressure to be perfect.
I was like, I have to look super skinny on stage. I have to look perfect. I started to really think of myself as who I was, how people saw me physically. So I thought that if I was skinnier, people would like me more. And I thought that if I was skinnier, I would like myself more.
She says the people she looked up to only made the problem worse.
I also had a really mean dance teacher too, who would just make physical comments to my friends and I about our weight and, say that we were horrible dancers. Hearing it from a grown adult who was once my role model just kind of like spiraled me out of control.
Psychologist Bilal Gander says for athletes, pressure from coaches can strengthen an eating disorder.
Influence of a coach who's very harsh without having any training in how to approach a topic that's sensitive. That causes some real harm.
Her senior year of high school, Cruz was diagnosed with anorexia and says she had to give up dancing in order to heal.
I made the choice to say, I need help. I wanted to get better. I didn't want to live like this all the time. I didn't want to have to go run 3 miles a day just to work off a piece of candy that I ate. That was so unhealthy for my mind, and I simply just couldn't take it anymore.
After months in therapy, Cruz says she's recovered from her eating disorder. She's studying journalism and dreams of being an entertainment host. She wants to use her platform to share her story, something she already does on YouTube and social media.
I'm not ashamed of my story. I'm not embarrassed. I'm very proud of myself for, really being the confident girl that I am today.
If you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, visit www.nationaleatingdisorders.com for resources and information.
Today is the last day of Black History Month, and students are raising awareness about a practice in the Black community called code switching. Coding is the act of speaking a certain way in private and then changing the way you speak in a public or professional setting. On Tuesday, the chapter of Elon Zeta Phi Beta and Phi Beta Sigma hosted an open discussion on the importance of coding. Member of Zeta Phi Beta, Sydney Biggs, shared her experience of coding at Elon.
I think all students need it because I think it's a professional skill to have, to be able to switch on and off between events, places. And so I hope that people learn that you do need to be able to switch.
The Sigmas of the National Panhellenic Council, which includes historically Black fraternities and sororities, will host more events for their annual Blue and White Week.
Loretta Lynch will be speaking tonight at Elon Law School in Greensboro. Lynch is the first African-American woman to be Attorney General of the United States. The former prosecutor held the position under President Barack Obama from 2015 to 2017.
Elon News Network will be sitting down with her for an interview tonight prior to her speech. For coverage of this event, go to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And you wouldn't want to find these unexpected items in your food. Students at Elon are posting pictures and video on social media that show bugs in their food from McEwen Dining Hall. Take a look at this video from freshman Quinn Corrigan, where you can see the insect. Another picture posted by Kristen Keene also shows a moth found on her fork. We asked students for their reactions to the picture.
I'm like the biggest McEwen stan ever, but knowing that there is a possibility that there's bugs in there makes me literally want to go to Lakeside right now.
I mean, I think like stuff happens. Like I used to work in the food business, so I know like that kind of stuff happens.
That's gross.
I have not, and now I'm a little bit disturbed.
Honestly, I'm not that harmed by it, but like still it's something not really too great to hear about at a school dining hall. Like, I don't know,
Elon News Network contacted Elon Dining Experiences manager Casey Claflin, and although he denied our request for an interview, he sent in an email response that states in part, quote, "We conducted examinations in McEwen to ensure high standards for temperature and environmental cleanliness are met," end quote. Elon Dining is still investigating the incidents and is trying to contact the students who took the photos.
Rest of the week or even the rest of the day.
And we have our Maeve Ashbrook live with the latest weather. Maeve, what can we expect?
Thank you so much, Megan and Brian. If you are an Elon student, you were pleasantly surprised this morning when you walked outside. It is beautiful and very different compared to the last few days where it's been a lot of drizzle, rain, cold temperatures. For the rest of the day, we will be seeing partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 and a low of 42. As far as our Phoenix 5-day forecast, tomorrow there will be a 70% chance of rain with a high of 45 and a low of 36. On Saturday, there won't be any rain, but there won't be any sun either. We'll be seeing our highest high of the Phoenix 5-day forecast, 60, and a low of 42. And it's an every other day situation this weekend with the rain. On Sunday, there is rain forecasted with a high of 58 and a low of 38. On Monday and Tuesday, we will be back to these partly cloudy skies that we have seen this morning. With a little bit chillier temperatures, we'll see a high of 51 on Monday and a high of 44 on Tuesday. That's all I have for you today. Megan and Brian, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Maeve.
Looking to live life a little bit healthier, our Selena Guevara is live in the studio with our app of the week. Selena?
Yeah, if you've ever wondered how to actually break down what all of these ingredients are on the back of your shampoo bottle or any cosmetics or food, this app helps you do it. So what you can do is you can scan the barcode of your product and it'll show kind of what the main ingredients are. It will explain what they are and then also show some of the most common allergies, toxins, or ingredients. Now, some of these products might be like come up with red or yellow flags, but the FDA does approve everything that's sold in supermarkets. So really what you should mostly be concerned about is if you have really sensitive skin or allergies, then you might want to buy a little bit of the products that have some more of the green than the red and the yellow. I've also tested a few of the products that were in my bathroom, and since I'm a college student, I'm buying things that are generally a little bit cheaper, and those generally tend to be less healthy, quote, according to the app, than some of the more expensive alternatives. But again, you're not gonna die from the toxic rating. I talked to a dermatologist and he said that toxic just means if you're exposed to it for an extended period of time, that it's really bad for you in really high quantities. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Selena. You know, as someone with more sensitive skin, Brian, I always like to make sure I know what I'm putting on my face so I don't break out. So thanks for those tips. I'll have to look into that app for sure.
Yeah, well, Megan, if you're anything like me, a good cup of coffee is the best part of my day. Here's a quick, easy, and nutritious recipe for coconut cold brew.
Thanks for making my coffee for me this morning,
let's give it a
Brian.
taste.
Good. It looked like it would be much stronger than it is, but it's really like not that strong.
Yeah, and the
Pretty sweet.
coconut water with the electrolytes like really makes you feel hydrated and kind of waters down the strong coffee taste.
Awesome, guilt-free coffee.
Coming up after the break, we have a special performance. Stay tuned.
We're freshman Hannah Hubbard. Hannah, what are you going to be singing for us today, and can you tell us why it's so important to you?
So today I'm going to be singing I Hate the Bus from Caroline or Change, and this song is so important to me and especially Black performers in the community because this show is about race relations in the 1960s in Louisiana, and the character that sings this song is around our age, and she's kind of saying how important it is for the younger generation to like stand up and fight against any sort of oppression that Black people have faced. So yeah.
Awesome. We can't wait to hear it. And before we let you guys go, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us.
For all of these stories and more, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great day, Elon. Hannah, take it away.
I want my own car, a car with a heater, want a TV set and more. A big old house like this one, but everything new. Where can't nobody ever tell me what to do. Go out when I want to. Don't, then I stay. Got magical bracelets, so bullets bounce away. In every room, a TV and my own telephone. And I'll live in my house by myself, all alone. And if I'm lonely, doesn't matter. I think there's worse than being lonely. There's people who freeze while they wait on their knees, and they don't know for what, and they just been forgotten. And I ain't waiting no more. You just wait forever if you can't say what for. Soon I'll pack up the nothing I own, and I'll live in my house, and I'll make it okay by myself.